In typical Trump fashion, the former president released a statement full of lies about the 2020 election. He said the House January 6th Select Committee should really be investigating why people went to the Capitol in the first place, citing his baseless claims of a fraudulent election. He didn't stop there, though, because what might actually be most offensive and completely incomprehensible piece of that statement is all the way at the bottom. It's the last two sentences, which reads like this. I will be having a news conference on January 6th at Mar-A-Lago to discuss all of these points and more. Until then, remember, the insurrection took place on November 3rd. It was the completely unarmed protest of the rigged election that took place on January 6th. The audacity. No? The audacity of the man who incited a riot that left several people dead and the People's House destroyed. That man put out a statement saying he's going to hold a press conference on the one-year anniversary of that terrible event that he incited. Joining me now is Glenn Kirshner. He's a former federal prosecutor and, of course, an NBC News legal analyst. Thank you so much for joining us today. I want to start right there. When you heard and you read this statement, Glenn, what was your reaction?
You know, Paula, you can't arrest somebody, including a former president, for telling a bunch of lies in a statement or otherwise. But I am confused as to why it is the Department of Justice doesn't arrest him for the many crimes we have seen him commit in the harsh light of day, because that would put a stop to these statements, to this dangerous, insightful, inflammatory information, these lies that he continues to throw in the public square like hand grenades. And unfortunately, you know, it seems like he can only persuade the gullible to kind of continue to be in his corner. But he is persuading the gullible, and he's ginning them up just as he ginned them up on January 6th in his pre-insurrection rally before he directed them to march on the Capitol, fight like hell or they won't have a country, and stop what's going on in that building. So it really is puzzling why the Department of Justice doesn't move out, doesn't begin to hold them accountable for the crimes, not for the statements, but that would have the fringe benefit of stopping this dangerous propaganda.